ever wonder that millions of people work hard, but only a very few among those are able to stay on top of their game so consistently and so effortlessly? Why can't those millions of people enjoy the same level of success? The answer to that is quite simple. But not all of those millions of people are aware of it. Its answer simply lies in the fact that staying at the top of your game isn't about just the things you should do. It is also about the things you should never do at all costs. You see, success isn't solely based on skill, dedication, and hard effort. It also involves identifying the behaviors, choices, and attitudes that might slowly undermine your potential. Understanding what not to do is just as important as understanding what to do, whether it's for your relationships, job, or personal objectives. As Steve Jobs once said, deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. This video is for those who do not want to compromise on their success and potential and want to stay on top of their game consistently. Let's talk about each and everything which you must avoid. Remember this, keep your mouth shut, just like a fish avoids the hook. The less they know, the more power you hold. Many dreams die because they're shared with the wrong people. On one occasion, Derek Sivers, author and entrepreneur, very well said, "Resist the temptation to announce your goal. You can delay the gratification that the social acknowledgement brings, and you can understand that your mind mistakes the talking for the doing." Announcing your dreams prematurely gives you a false serotonin surge. You feel like you've already achieved them or are closer to achieve them, while in reality, you haven't even started. The billionaires and the legendary individuals of the present and the past have proved and brought themselves to the world by their actions, their achievements, and their superior work. Not by the premature announcement of their dreams to get some kind of false gratification from the people. Work, not talk. Announce yourself to the world through your work, your achievements and your actions, not through your words. Not only you will achieve your own goals, but people will start idolizing you for them. Have you ever asked yourself, should the problems of other people matter more to you than your own problems? If yes, then it's a no-brainer that other people and their problems should not matter more to than your own. You have your own life, your own problems and your own goals. You should always put yourself ahead of their others. It doesn't make you a selfish person. It makes you stay true to yourself. Don't be out here obsessing over the issues like they're your own. You'll lose yourself in the process. In the words of William James, "The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook." Another thing which you need to learn is that by fixing someone's problems, you are indirectly taking away their chance to grow and transform into a stronger person. When you attempt to change someone else, you may obstruct their journey towards transformation. I urge you to embrace the idea that your role isn't to shield anyone from hitting rock bottom. Allow them the space to go through what they must, and don't shy away from that reality. Minding your own business is not only helpful for you, but for others as well. Focus on your own problems, find the solutions, and reach your true potential. If you give up your valuable time in fixing others, you won't find enough time to deal with yourself. Work on yourself, work for yourself, and be the best version of yourself. This needs to be talked more often. It is not the duty of other people to fix you and always be there for you. It is your duty. Always be your own support system. Try to understand your nature. Try to understand your triggers, and try to understand the things which bring you peace and emotional stability. Only then you'll be content with yourself, and only then you'll give yourself room to improve. According to Marcus Aurelius, true happiness is when you feel it in yourself, not when someone else makes you feel it. Don't give the key to your peace, emotional stability, and happiness to someone else. If you expect someone else to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. Build your own emotional foundation. Plus, if they leave you, you will never be able to find peace of mind. Thus, do not give someone else such power. You are capable of more than what you think. Money has a way of turning friends into enemies and turn you into a beggar. Don't borrow money and don't lend it unless it's an emergency. Keep your cash, keep your respect. While we are on the topic, why not talk about the famous quote by the all-time great, William Shakespeare? He, in his book Hamlet, said, "Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend." These lines carry more importance than you think. If money gets involved between two friends or two members of a family, it's very likely that they'll end up losing their relationship and their bond in the process. Don't let money destroy the connections for which you have strived so hard to build them in the first place. Don't forget that if there's an emergency, then it's your right to lend someone the money. Otherwise, everybody should deal with their financial matters by themselves. It's the only way to keep your relationships alive. Engrave this line in your brains. If you spend more than you earn, you'll dig yourself into a hole. And once you're in, it's hard to get out. Thomas Jefferson once said, "Never spend your money before you have earned it." Learning how and when to spend is something all of us has to do because this world is moving at such a fast pace. Because of their high demands, the prices of almost everything have hit the ceiling. If you don't spend your money carefully, you'll either end up totally broke or wouldn't be able to save enough for the things you absolutely need. According to Charles A. Jaffe, it's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending habits. Always spend wisely. Stop the habit of buying useless things just to impress others. The art is in making money, but in keeping it. Thus, to have a financial stability, you have to be extremely careful in such matters. Only you are responsible for your life. If you start playing the blame game, you'll never learn, grow, and win, and you'll lose respect and value in the eyes of others. You'll never change your life if you keep pointing fingers. In the words of Dr. Robert Anthony, when you blame others, you give up your power to change. This quote beautifully explains how blaming others for your problems can make you lose your ability to grow and become a better version of yourself. Start taking the responsibility of your own problems and see yourself become an unstoppable force. Stop blaming others for your own doings. Start taking responsibility of your actions, learn from your mistakes, and give your all to never make such mistakes in the future. If you act upon that, you'll see yourself become a superior individual and unstoppable. In this video, we've talked about several things which, if avoid them, you will become one of the strongest and the most successful individuals. Rather than telling people your dreams, let them see your accomplishments. Rather than involving yourself in the problems of others, give that precious time to yourself and your own problems and find their solutions. Don't ever borrow money, earn your own. Try to understand yourself and be your own support system.